How's it going, everybody? GameFreak9917. I'm back today with more Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One, and I have a different kind of video today. This is actually a car review, and this was requested to me by my friend Took, who you guys know from previous videos that I've done in GTA 5 and Forza Horizon 1. But today he had suggested, or last night he had suggested, that I do a review of the 2015 Mustang GT. And so for him, I'm going to do it. And plus, it's kind of an interesting idea. I actually like the idea because that way it's more content and it allows me to analyze the cars a little bit better. But yeah, so this is the 2015 Ford Mustang GT, and it is a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8, and with that it produces 421 horsepower and 391 foot-pounds of torque, or pound-feet of torque, however you want to say it. The weight is 3,618 pounds. I don't know why the displacement says like 4,951. Usually it would say like a 5.0 or whatever. But whatever. But yeah, I have to actually rebuy this car because the Mustang GT that I had before, I made a Super Snake replica out of it, and I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks very, very good. I'm just going to ignore that. But these are, here, I'm just going to change the camera. But these are the colors that you get. You have a sort of lighter red, a dark red, orange, yellow, blue, which is one of my favorites. It's that sort of cosmic blue, and I love it. Black, sort of blue grayish. I can't remember what the name of that color actually is. Gray, silver, and white. And I think I'm going to go with the blue on this one just because blue is my favorite color, and I think it looks awesome on this car. But basically for this video, I'm just going to go sort of in depth with the vehicle. I'm going to do a stock versus fully upgraded build, show what all the modifications are and whatnot. But since I want to keep everything stock, I'm going to go and do that now. Alright, so this is the overall look of the car. I like it. I really like it. Here's the interior. I'm probably going to wait until it's actually sunny out to really show off the interior, just because it's really hard to see it. Alright, that's what the exhaust sounds like. But let's go test out the speed at the airstrip. And this is untuned, completely stock, as you've seen, because I just bought the car. And I'm pretty sure that comes with a 6-speed manual, as like right off the gate. It has some alright drifting abilities. But we are out in the rain as well, so that can help quite a bit. But something that kind of surprised me about this car is stock. It actually can handle fairly well. Now right now I'm just kind of, I'm on purpose trying to tear it up. Just, oh. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, got a little more sideways at the end there than I would have liked. Brakes for stock are pretty good as well. Whoops.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, let's just line up here. Going to do back wheels as far back as we can. Oh yeah, this is the reverse light, as you can see there. I thought it was kind of weird, but whatever. Alright, let's do interior view for this. Slowly but surely catching some speed. Try to see what we can do for the speed trap up here, or the speed camera. And 2:59.18 is the speed trap time, or not time, but speed. Alright, let's try seeing what the drifting capabilities are like down here at the just at the airstrip, because on 360 this was my favorite drifting area, but now since the dock is open I can go there, but I don't feel like having to go there and then just doing whatever. It does it. It definitely does it. I think one of the problems is the revs in third gear don't stay high enough, like when you're coming out of the drift. Because that way, if you're trying to go for sort of like a transition drift, it's more difficult to do. You have to kick it down to second and then bring it to third. Yeah, this car will definitely do it. Alright, let's just fast travel to the outpost and look at the upgrades. Whoops. Why did I go to my cars? Just have to go to upgrades. Alright, let's look at the conversions. We have engine swaps, a drivetrain swap, which I'm sure it's just all-wheel drive, and the aspiration. Let's take a look at the engines. A 5.8 liter V8, which, if I'm not mistaken, that is the Super Snake engine. I think that's the Super Snake engine? I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm actually going to Google this, because if it's a Super Snake engine, I'll go with it, but if it's something else, then I don't really want to. So let me just Google this real quick while I just show off some of these engines, these conversions. So for the drivetrain, we have, like I said, the all-wheel drive. It doesn't really do anything for speed, which some engines it does. Uh, for some cars it does help the speed. Like I think it's the Aerial Atom that actually helps the speed. And some other cars that can hurt it, but with this car it's just doesn't really do anything. But it does improve the launch and the acceleration, but it dumbs down braking and handling by just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, the 5.8 liter, like I was thinking, is a Ford engine. So let's go with that. Just, actually, no, let's keep it with the 5 liter V8. Just to show, like, how much horsepower is. So yeah, stack aspiration is just naturally aspirated. We have a twin turbo, which boosts it up to 110 horsepower, or a supercharger, which only boosts it up to 8, or only boosts 80 horsepower. So let's go with twin turbo. Let's just max upgrade this kind of stuff, just to see what the power output is like with this. And I think depending on how long the video is, I might actually do the 5.8 liter V8 swap. Alright, 707 horsepower, so we have made a Hellcat Mustang. But fuck that shit. That's a nice amount of horsepower. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to be breaking 1,000 horsepower. We're only 88 horsepower shy. But you know, it's only a 5 liter. If we had the 5.8, I'm sure we'd be able to do it, depending on the kind of upgrades that we get, though. Alright. I think I'm going to just go with the stock suspension. Put some roll bars. No roll cage. Try to see what the least amount of weight is that we can get. Alright, let's see which transmission is the best. Looks like it's going to be the race transmission. Put the driveline on, and I'm going to leave the differential alone. Upgrade the tires. Might as well go for max width on both ends. Although I'm sure the rear tires, yep, the rear tires are larger. And rims, actually, I'm just going to leave the stock rims on there. Take a look here. Yeah, I just put a splitter on and a wing, or take the tiny wing off, which I'll just leave it on just because why not. Alright, now let's go and see what this thing can do. So already, this thing is fast, and it spins. Whoops. And the only reason why I was sort of skeptical with the engine swaps is because there are some, excuse me, but there are some cars that will, where you can do like the 6.2 liter Chevy V8 swap, and that's not what I want to do. No, you have a Ford, and putting a Chevy engine in it is sort of sacrilege, really. Oh, there's a car that I haven't photographed before. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh, okay, that's why. It's because it's a G-Shock 370Z. Excuse me, my throat is a little dry. The fuck was that? There's some sort of ringing in my headset.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, so I'm going to save judgment for the for drifting until I actually get down to it. Alright, so let's line it up. Alright, that's what the engine sounds like now. Now it's fully upgraded. Alright, now let's go.
One of Horizon's
Uh-oh.
is nearby. I've marked their position on your GPS.
How come I have to be doing this when there is a top driver nearby? Whoop. Alright, so this thing is already exceptionally faster. Oh, whoops. Let me find a good angle to show off the interior. Whoop. It's not exactly bright enough out. Let me just let the sun go up a little bit more. Man, I love this blue on there. Alright, now let's take this a little more seriously. Okay, come on. And I'm sure the reason why I won't really be able to drift it that well is because of the tires on here. I have the race tires and super wide tires as well. So it's going to be a little bit more grippy and tricky just to hold the drift. Because usually on my drift setups, I have stock tire width and like street tires, or sport is like the max I'll go. Come on. Alright, so drifting, if you have the right setup, it can do it. It can definitely do it. It's just I don't really have the right setup just because of the tires. And that's basically it. What's also kind of weird is typically with every single car that I drift in, third gear is the ideal drift gear for me, but it seems like with this, it's second gear. Because in second gear, I'm actually able to maintain the drifts just a little bit more. Alright, so maybe even... Oh, wow. Alright, so I guess even with the tires on there, like it has, with the tires that it has on here, you know, fully upgraded race tires and whatnot, it can do it. Alright. We have a little bit of time. I don't think I'm going to test this engine for drift, but I will test it for speed. Well, I guess I can try to test it for a drift on the drive there. But I'm going to put the 5.8 liter V8 in now. And we'll just see how it does.
What can I do to help you?
Just take a look at the power and whatnot. Our aspiration. Yup, like I was expecting, it's a supercharger. But let's go with twin turbos just because we want a lot of power. Alright, so yeah, it looks like a lot of these upgrades are actually just going to be mostly stage 1 upgrades. And it looks like a lot of these aren't pushing a lot of power, which I'm kind of nervous about because I really want it to be pushing over 1,000. Or at least super close, because that way you could actually make like a Shelby 1000 replica. Alright, 943. The turbochargers are what is, it's basically what's going to make the car. So let's see. And 1,001 horsepower. And that's not with the intercooler and the oil and cooling systems. Alright, 1,041 horsepower is the max. That is awesome. Drivetrain. Alright, so yeah, the drivetrain is the same, just because we didn't make it all-wheel drive. And let's go test it out. Man, 1,041 horsepower with the 5.8 liter V8. Oh, should we actually test this car out? Let's do the race, actually. Let's do this race. And see me fail, I'm sure. Oh man, what car is he in? He's in a Supra. Is it the Fast and Furious Supra? I'm not seeing the TRD badges. Oh, okay, yep, he's in the Fast and Furious edition. But it's not fully upgraded, so I have a better chance. If it's fully upgraded, I'd be pretty scared. Oh god, no, 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 don't. We're redoing this. That was not supposed to be a thing. Which really sucks too, because this would have been an awesome way to test the speed. Yes, I know. That's a car that I need to photograph. Fuck. Oh, it's a Z28 Camaro. Fuck, and I have no clue where he went either. Fuck it, let's just test out the speed on here. Let's go with top speed. And this is untuned as well, so tuned, this could... I actually don't want to really guess. Okay. 2015 GT versus... Get the fuck out of my way! Oh, god damn it, this thing spins. No, and we're heading to an actual city, so there's going to be turns. I sound like a typical muscle car driver. Alright, come back here. This is going to be a little bit more performance aspect, I guess. Now, I'm pretty sure on a straight, this Mustang could actually do upwards of like 250. Come the fuck on. Alright, I'm going to just have to short shift the fuck out of it. Thank you for actually trying to take the driving line. Oh fuck, he went a different way. Okay, he's coming back up here. And this sucks! Like just for the racing. Like, this car, it's spinning in 4th gear. And the only reason why it's not really showing is because I can feel it in my controller and just how I'm steering. I can feel that it's starting to oversteer. But hey, fully upgraded Mustang 2015 GT just beat a McLaren P1. Alright, let's spin really quick. Okay. Let's just go right here. And yeah, let's just see what it does on the airstrip. Alright, yeah, this is a fairly good I don't know, not really. But yeah, you can just kind of see how the 2015 GT looks, or the Mustang GT looks on the inside. I kind of like it. Alright. Let's go. Alright, the speedometer can no longer go anywhere. .223.96 across the line. Almost to 224, but you know, rounding up it is. I like how the little accelerometer in the middle actually goes, like it does stuff. That's nifty. Alright, so anyway, that is the 2015 Mustang GT. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section down below. Or actually, here, should I give my final thoughts on it? I like it. You know, stock, it's a very good car for racing, and it does alright for drifting. With the fully upgraded 5-liter V8, it's pretty good as well. You know, the racing capabilities are a little bit down just because it still spins quite a bit. But the 5.8 liter V8, that's purely for speed, really. It's not it's not made for this car to handle and whatnot. Just because in fourth gear I'm still spinning throughout the corners and everything. But overall, I think stock for this, for my experience with this car, I would give it, I'd probably give it like a high 8, low 9 out of 10. I really like the car. It looks great, sounds great and whatnot, but it's a little bit on the slow side. Like if you're, that's only like if you're looking for speed, it's on the slow side. But otherwise, everything else it does pretty well. And what I may actually do is I'm going to leave this like it is, because this is going to be sort of like my Shelby 1000 replica. But I'm probably going to make a GT350R replica build. But here, just to send you guys off with something pretty. Let's turn everything off. Alright. Here. I'll move, I guess. I'll just drive around a little bit. But yeah, I would like to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see me do more reviews, let me know. Because I really enjoy doing this. If you guys want me to just do a complete stock review, I'd be more than happy to do it. If you guys want me to do something like this, where I did the engine swap, stock, full power, whatnot, let me know. Just let me know what you guys would like to see. And I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Wait, I already said that. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.